So the most important part of this particular chapter is Lakshmana Upadesha. That is the advice given by Rama to Lakshmana. Where Lakshmana was furious hearing this change in plan by the king, by their father. Seeing Lakshmana infuriated, Rama smiled and pacified him by embracing him. My dear Lakshmana, hear me out. Do not be argumentative when you listen to these words of advice. I know who you are, and that too, not just in this life. I know the principle behind you, your existence, and your role in this life as my constant companion. Your love towards me is unparalleled, and you can accomplish anything you want. This country, our bodies, and our wealth are all visible. Although visible, they are not real. In this world, all the experiences of our enjoyment are momentary and fickle, although seem to be vivid and bright at sometimes. Know that our human life is only for a very short time compared to the age of this universe. We behave like a toad, extending its tongue, craving for food while it has already been captured between a snake's fangs as its food. Life's enjoyment is fleeting and is under the spell of time. Our family life with the wife and children is limited in scope and is functioning under the mercy of time. In our life, we meet so many people as if we are travelers, meeting strangers at a wayside inn. These meetings are unpredictable and momentary, like that of various objects carried by the river water. Our wealth and health are also not long-lasting. The bliss we enjoy in married life is like a dream, and it is short-lived. Our lifespan itself is very short. Please understand that our life in this world is like a dream, like an imaginary city in the sky. Sunrise and sunset happen, and people go to bed and rise in the next morning as if it is clockwork. Living beings, including humans, do not recognize that their life is clicking away and reaching fast to deathbed. As we are fully immersed in the illusory Maya, we long for more and more pleasures in life. Even when we are old and tired, most of us die with those desires unsatisfied. Death is the only companion, constant companion we all have. Ailment and old age are affecting our body, but we are attached to it as if it is there to serve us. Thus we proudly declare ourselves to be a man, woman, Brahmin, king, etc., without thinking that once dead, this body will be eaten away by insects and will be decayed and absorbed in the soil. Know that it is your body consciousness making you behave like this. Your body consciousness making you behave like this at this juncture. You are not the body, not even the mind. The feeling of I am the body is ignorance or avidya expressed through the power of Maya. Vidya is the real knowledge that destroys ignorance. Desire, rage, greed, delusion, vanity, and rivalry are the 6 enemies always ready to suppress you from realizing the truth all the time. These are the obstacles in the path towards liberation, and among them, rage is the most troublesome one. A man who is succumbed to anger would kill even his kith and kin, although he may repent about it later. Even for kings, anger is the reason behind them getting tied down to the ephemeral world. Anger would create situations that help the deterioration of dharmic values in our life. Rage is death in disguise, and one must get rid of it. Peace is always desirable, and peace brings solace to all. Beyond the body and mind, there is Atman, the spiritual essence of our being. Atman is unaffected by any modifications, and it is one without a second. It is the reason behind everything and is a mere witness, unaffected by anything. Understand that as an embodied being, we are bound to go through experiences of pairs of opposites such as good and bad, pain and pleasure, ordained by our karma and the resulting innate tendencies we carry with us. We have organs to perform actions, but the fruits of those actions are not within our control. So there is no point in being wishful about the work we undertake. Do your duties without concern about the results thereof. Leave your pride and anger. Engage in your duties. Rama then turned to Kausalya and started consoling her. Hari Om Sri Guru Pyo Nama. I was just reading from my translation, and Sri Guru Pyo Nama. Swami Sir.